At UFC Nashville, feature fight against Calvin Kattar, 17-5. The Mean Machine, Steve Garcia, joins the show. I pushed the button. I did, I promise. What's up, Steve? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. Just finished up a sparring session here just a minute ago. So, yeah, from work to interviews, brother. It's going good.
Dude, what a life, right? What a life, man. Who would have thought, right?
No, I would have, but it's been a long time coming, so it's all good.
Very cool.
I'm the only one who saw that going, so it's all good.
I love that. I love that. I know Elle's got some stuff for you. We'll have some fan stuff for you as well. But let's just start right here. How exciting when you get a call, a text, whoever it's from, a manager, whatever, and it's like, oh, Calvin Kattar, UFC Nashville. Nashville is one of my favorite cities in America. When you saw that, how pumped or excited were you when you got that news?
I was honestly super excited as soon as I heard the name. And obviously, Nashville is like a pretty iconic place to be. So I never fought there. I fought in Memphis over there, but I never fought Nashville. So I'm excited for that. It was funny because I've been calling out all these guys. I haven't been able to get a matchup for a good minute. And then the first day that I went on vacation with my family, we went to Newport, and I get the phone call from my manager. He's like, "Hey, you want to fight Calvin Kattar in Nashville?" I'm like, "When?" He's like, "Oh, it's July 12th." I was like, "I'm in. Sign me up. Where do I sign?" So I was super excited, super pumped. But my wife's like, "Of course it would be on our vacation." I'm like, "It's just the job, babe. Sorry."
Love it. Love it.
It does seem like that is always the way it happens for my husband Greg as well, And
is it?
It always seems to come at that time. But like you said, you take the opportunity, and I feel like Calvin Kattar has to be a word, but a bit of a gatekeeper for this division where a lot of the up and coming guys, but he doesn't always quite break through. Like he moments. And then he lost out recently. Do you feel like this for you, this fight to get you into the party against another striker like Calvin Kattar?
So you cut out a little bit, but what I'm assuming, no, it's okay. I'm assuming you're asking about like just getting a win over Calvin Kattar, what it would do for me.
Yeah.
More or less. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I believe that it would probably elevate me to. I'm hoping the rankings. The main goal is to get probably a little bit more deep. As long as I beat him, hopefully in the best fashion that I know how. I can maybe either take the 15 or 14 spot, even the 13 spot, depending on how it gets done. Because we have more people coming in. I know some of these Bellator guys are coming in. I don't know where they're at in the rankings. I don't know what if it'll push out 15 anyways. At this point, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can still get pushed out if I'm 15 or not. So rankings kind of like I really been wanting the rankings, but for whatever reason, I'm getting like not the short of the stick, but I'm in the back. You know what I mean? So hopefully, as long as I get a win over Kattar, I'll be 14 or 15. Another guy comes in or something like that. It keeps me at 15, and then hopefully I can make a push forward. But at the end of the day, you know what? I got to pay the bills, right? So let's go win some more fights. Let's go get some more knockout bonuses, and they just keep going forward, man. I feel like I'm just the dark horse of this division. Me and my team are just saddled up. We keep going forward. We're climbing this mountain, and it's only a matter of time. I mean, everybody's fair game for me.
Steve, what clicked? Always high-level mixed martial artist, different promotions, UFC, all this, a very high-level fighter, but 5 straight finishes, UFC, like it feels like something clicked of like, you're on this Masvidal run out of nowhere. You just, street Jesus and people, an unbelievable run for you right now, my man.
Thank you, man. I mean, if you follow my career, I mean, this is 5 in a row. I have 6 in the UFC, and then 7 if you want to, count the Contender Series. So under Zuffa, I'm doing all my wins are knockouts. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to just be undeniable here. This is the only way that I feel like people are gonna know who Steve Garcia is. I think I'm gonna have to just kind of switch. I'm the Mean Machine now because I feel like it's a little bit more marketable. Because man, I don't know why Steve Garcia ain't sticking, but you can just call me the Mean Machine, and hopefully that'll stick. But yeah, man, it's I'm truly blessed. I have I'm very strong in my faith. I'm a big believer in God, and I feel like as long as I leave it in His path, it's where I need to be. When I take over and I do things, it just seems to get messy. So, yeah, man, I'm here for whatever's to come, and I'll be ready. I'm prepared no matter what.
Love to hear it, man. And like you said, the nickname fits absolutely. I feel like the UFC, especially these last two fights, Kyle Nelson, Sang-Woo Choi, like guys that are also known for their knockouts and their firefights. The UFC really seems to be wanting to match you up with these great exciting strikers. Do you like that kind of fight where they match you up with another guy that has a lot of knockouts?
Absolutely. Like, I mean, and the people that I've fought already that I beat, like, this one wasn't in the UFC, but I fought Chepe Mariscal. That dude went on a run. He's on a run. I think he's like 5-0 right now. Makizio Costa, I beat him, and he was, I think he's on a 4-fight streak right now. Chase Hooper's on like a 5-fight win streak. So all these guys that I fought that I've knocked out are TKO'd, man. They're all thriving. So I love that because it seems that like I'm elevating, my career. I'm getting better with every opponent that I'm fighting, and they're doing great too. So I know that my skill set is there, and I know that I just keep, getting better. And if I can keep climbing through the ranks, like I said earlier, I have to be undeniable. I don't know why I'm slept on so much, but that's okay, man. Like my whole career, I've been slept on. I've been out of the picture. I've been the underdog the whole life. I got a little chip on my shoulder. That's how I've operated this whole entire time. This get out of Albuquerque. There's just a nobody. I'm just trying to become somebody and provide for my family. Truly.
Hey, Merab Dvalishvili, I feel like 3-4 years ago was a little bit like this. Bilal Muhammad was maybe a little bit like this. Then all of a sudden, like you said, you keep winning. The sport will not deny that. The guy who's on that 8, 9, 10 fight win streak, you'll get everything that belongs to you. Real quick, can you talk to me about Combat Pro, what that is and what the future of that is?
Right now, it's kind of just like on a standstill right now. I need to get back to it. I'm trying to get it going. But it's hard because I do everything myself, the editing, the videography, everything like that. But I'm trying to get everybody on the wall here at the gym at least, because I know I can get a lot of the guys up here on the wall, and just really just do like a full, like, in-depth conversation with these guys. And I had Holly, and then I had Wink, and then after that, I had these fights happen, and then I was like, okay, cool, now I have time. And then I had the fight with Edson Barboza. And that went all the way till like almost like a week prior when he pulled out. So I was pretty bummed about that, but I've been so consumed really just trying to be the best I can be. I'm trying to just like make my name to be a staple in the UFC right now. And it's been kind of taking a back seat, but I promise you, I'm going to get back to it. I actually talked to Holly about maybe doing some things too. So there might be some things brewing here in the future, but right now it's just me and Kattar, and that's a tunnel vision right there. Just me and him, and make sure I get the job done July 12th.
And I think that the Edson fight is one a lot of us were sad that we didn't get to see. Even at his age, he's a teammate of mine. Even at his age, the dude's still a specimen and an exciting striker. I think that would have been a really, really fun fight. Obviously, when you beat Kattar here in Nashville, it doesn't make sense to move backwards. So looking forward, rankings, some of these exciting strikers. You see, obviously, John Silva is making huge waves in the division. And Yusuf Zalal, his second stint in the UFC, he's looked really good as well. Is there somebody in that, should you be 14-15 for this fight, is there somebody right above that you're looking at?
Honestly, I think I'm mainly just, very, very strongly like set on Calvin Kattar right now. But I'm at the position where I want to honestly headline a card. I want to headline a card. I want to do, a 5-rounder with maybe like who would make more sense? Maybe like a Josh Emmett, or like a I think what's his name? Onama just got in the rankings. The Law got in the rankings. I've been calling out Ige for a little while. We respect each other a lot, but I know he's matched up. So I think something in that realm. I'm not trying to, bite off more than I can chew. I know it's not going to be given to me. So that's what I would like, even if it's an Apex card, headline one of those. But it's nice. This one's going to be in front of a crowd. I've been at the Apex a lot, and I got a little comfortable there. I had a whole routine. Everything was smooth there for me. But I feel like when I get in front of these people, man, it's that's where it's going to be. That's where I'm going to get my name out there. That's where people are going to know the Mean Machine's around, and hopefully get my name out there a little bit more.
I'm going to throw this out in the universe right now to those MMA gods. first round, second round TKO to Calvin. How about you versus Aljamain Sterling headlining a show? I like the names, the face on the poster. It's a different matchup because they have situ with strikers. Aljo's not that type, but a humongous name, one of the biggest names in the sport. I think you versus Aljo's fun. I like that.
Yeah. Former UFC champion. Let's go. Sure. I'm about it. You know what I mean? I'll never shy away from a fight or, a challenge like that. It'd be an honor to go out there and fight, a champion like him. So yeah, if that's the name they throw at me, that's the name they throw at me. You know what I mean? If you want to see a little bit more of my arsenal, you give me one of those guys, sure, let's go. You know what I mean? I've been taking the fights that they've been giving me. They've been giving me these bangers. So you know what? I'm always up for a good fight. So why turn those down? But yeah, give me someone that's like an Aljo or something. I called out Mosbar. You know what I mean? He's like, I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, blah blah blah. I was like, BS, bro. You ain't fight nobody. And so I was like, fight me. You know what I mean? It was just crickets, bro. It was crickets. They're like, yeah, I know you don't know who I am, but maybe you should probably watch what you put on Twitter. But everybody's a warrior on Twitter, so or X or whatever.
One big one I would love your take on this week in UFC 317. A phenomenal main event for the lightweight championship. Ilia Topuria or Charles Oliveira. Would love your take on this fight, my man.
Oh, I love the fight. I truly believe this is just Topuria's time. You know what I mean? This is his moment. He's been talking the talk, but he's been backing it up. So I'm excited for him. I love his style. I don't know if what MMA guy doesn't really like his style. Comes forward, sits on the shots, puts punches together pretty well, and he cracks. So. And then Oliveira, as much as I like Oliveira too, but that dude gets hit, and you get hit by Topuria, man. It's your legs go out from underneath you. So I feel like that's gonna happen a couple times. Topuria probably won't follow him down and keep him back up, and he'll get the job done. That's what I think.
I like it. Mean Machine Steve Garcia fighting Calvin Kattar at UFC Nashville, featherweight 17-5. Steve, anything left? Anything you want to promote, push? Floor is yours, my man.
No, I appreciate it, guys. Just come out. If you're in Nashville and you got nothing else to do, come buy a ticket. I can't promise on any other fights, but me and Kattar, we bring it. We're gonna scrap it out. I want to say we're the co-main. I'm not too sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'll try to get you money's worth. If you're not doing anything else, you know what? Watch it. I'm sure it'll be on ESPN Plus. Shout out to God. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my team, JW. My coaches, Greg and Wink. Brad Meister is the guy that keeps my my body intact and stuff like that. And then Hydro Bar, keeps me hydrated. So lots of people that are on this team. They have been keeping me ready and getting me ready for all these upcoming bouts, and we've been going strong. So thank you guys, and thank you, man, for bringing me back on the show, and love it.
Absolutely. Mean Machine Steve Garcia, guys, watch him at UFC Nashville. Absolute banger versus Calvin Kattar. Steve, man, appreciate your time. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, guys. You guys have a good day.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right.
There you go, Steve Garcia. Hell.
It's been almost 2 hours.